Hi, this is Tammy Huffman from Northwest Arkansas Community College Adult Education. We have an exciting new option for our English language learners. We now have the test online. It's a computer-based test, and it does reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Because it's a new test, we also have a tutorial or some way to look at the test without actually taking the test. I've recorded this so I can show you some of the options that are in the test. First, when you have the mouse, you'll notice it is an arrow. When it goes over a link, it turns into a hand. So you can click on any link. Here, Online Tools Training is the beginning or the start link. This is the entire TABE library, but English language learners take the TABE E test. This is for reading, listening, writing, and speaking. We're going to do a couple questions in listening and speaking in this tutorial to help you understand the options. The very first screen you'll see is a login screen. The information that you need is right here. We use the same information just like the example. So I will use listen, OTT, one, and the password will be test1234. And I'll click the blue sign in box. This will be the start screen when you actually take the test, but for now, just tick continue. We are taking the listening test, that is correct. Click the link. You will need to listen to some information in order to answer a few of the questions on this test. To check that the sound on your computer works, please follow these steps. Select Play Audio. If you can hear my voice, select the Sound is Working button. Select the Sound is Working button. If you do not hear anything, you will try again. So click the blue Audio button.
If you can hear my voice, select
the Sound is Working button.
The Sound is Working button then appears. If you heard her voice, you select this. If not, you select the black button. Listening directions. Read the directions carefully before beginning. They are on every page of the test. These are always help buttons with a question mark on it, or you can ask for help in how to take the test, but you can't ask for help on a question specifically. Use the next and back buttons to move from question to question. This here is the next, and the back button looks just the same, but it points to your left. And at the very end of the test, there is a Review in Test button at the bottom of the screen that you will have to click. So now select Next to go to the next page. This screen also shows an image to check whether your computer screen is set up correctly. You should see 3 shaded circles. If you do not see them, please contact your test administrator. We can either go back or we can begin the test. Let's begin the test.
You will begin by doing a sample question. Look at sample A. In this part of the test, you will listen to people talking. Then, you will answer a question about what you heard. Sample A has 3 answer choices. You will hear the answer choices spoken aloud as you read them. Choose your answer. Listen carefully. You will hear it only once. You will hear someone talk. Then, you will answer a question.
In order to get the question, you must click the gray arrow. It will not go forward until you click the gray arrow.
Sample A.
Can you go to the store and buy 6 apples?
What number did you hear? Mark your answer.
So you will look at your answers, 6, 16, or 60. He said 6 apples. It turns into a pencil, just like you're using a paper pencil test, for you to understand that that's the answer that you're selecting. You must check your answer on this tutorial. Checking your answer will not be an option on the test.
The correct answer is 6. If that was not the answer you chose, change your answer now.
Then this question is done. We could go to the bottom right-hand corner of your screen and select Next.
Now you will do a different type of question. You will do sample B for practice.
And again, if you don't do anything, you'll just run out of time. You have to select the gray triangle.
Sample B. Which word has the same beginning sound as feet, house, pack, fish? Mark your answer.
You notice that she didn't stop before she read the answers. She asked the question and then went straight to house, pack, fish. The question was, which sound is the sound as feet? Feet and fish. There's your pencil. Click your circle, and then in your tutorial, check your answer.
The correct answer is fish. The word fish has the same beginning sound as feet. If that was not the answer you chose, change your answer now.
Now we're going to go listen or do a couple of speaking questions. So I'm going to switch over real quick. So I've now changed over to the speaking section. This screen here, it's already done the question. You can't go back to rehear it, but I want you to see the next question because it'll explain better what I want you to understand. So we'll click the next.
Now you will hear a different type of question. You will pretend to be a person in a picture. Look at sample 2. Pretend that you are the woman. You want to know the price of the fish. What do you ask? Press the record button and say your answer into the microphone. Press stop when you are finished. Then press the play button to listen to the correct answer.
So there are many ways that this woman could ask this man how much the fish cost. So she could say, "Pardon me, sir, how much do the fish cost?" Or she could say, "Excuse me, do you know how much I have to pay for the fish?" Whatever you say, you can say it many different ways. Just make sure you use a full sentence and you use your manners, like "please, sir," or "excuse me." So I'm going to say, "Excuse me, sir, how much for the fish?" If you'll notice, I hit the record button, I said my answer, and then I hit the stop button. You're allowed to record 2 times. So I can also hit the start over button, because I didn't like the way I said that. So let me start over. What am I going to say? "Excuse me, sir, are these fish very expensive?" There, I asked if they were expensive, not how much they cost. It doesn't really matter how you word it as long as you're communicating the correct idea.
There are many answers possible, such as, "Excuse me, how much does the fish cost?" Or, "Pardon me, how much is the fish?" There is not just one correct response.
So that's the end of our tutorial. If we were taking the test, we would select this Review End Test. If we need to pause the test for any reason, we can do that also. We can flag the test, just so we flag this one question so we can return to it later and try to answer it. At the very top of the screen, there are different help options for each question. Sometimes all of them are able to be used, sometimes you cannot. We have a pointer, we have a highlighter. That is useful whenever you're reading text. We have a sticky note. We have a magnifier to make the words bigger. And we have a line guide, which allows us to move a line under the words so we don't lose our place. All right, that's the end of your tutorial. This link will be sent to you so you can take these tests a couple of times so that you're able to understand what the questions are asking. Good luck!